too, how are you doing? Did you have a nice weekend? It is Monday and it's English time, and today we're going to be having a bit of a grammar-y type lesson, and we're going to be looking at apostrophes for possession. But before we do, I would like you to have a quick go at sorting all of these words into the right word types. So let's just remember, adjectives, they describe something. So the table is hard, hard is the adjective. My dress is black, black is the adjective, okay? Then we're looking at verbs. Verbs are our doing words, so they're words like run, jump, walk, smile, okay? The nouns, they're all the things. So they could be table, chair, car, or they could also be, can you remember? People and places. And the people and places have a capital letter, don't they? So don't forget that. And the final one on my list is adverbs. Now, adverbs tell us, they describe the verb. They tell us how we're doing something. So if I'm walking, if I added an adverb, I'm walking slowly. Okay? Or I'm running quickly. Slowly and quickly would be the adverbs. Okay? Pause the video, have a little go. Okay, welcome back everyone. Are you ready to see if you've got them right? Have a little look, check your groups, pause the video again. Okay, time to come back. And are you ready? We're going to have one more warm-up just to make sure you're ready. And I want you to see if you can match our punctuation with the correct name for the punctuation. Now, it might be tricky, but I bet you can do it. I'm going to do the first one with you just for an example. This one, what's this one called? That's it, it's an exclamation mark, isn't it? So I need to find exclamation mark on this list. There it is. And I'm going to draw a line. Okay? Pause the video, have a little go, and then come back to me. Okay, are you ready? Right, we've already done exclamation mark, haven't we? So now, let's have a go at the next one. Shout out and tell me what it is. That's it, a question mark. Now tell me when I get to it here. Ready? Oh, let's go down this side. Tell me when to stop. Fantastic, well done. Lovely. Okay, and our next one, which everybody knows, it always goes at the end of our sentences, doesn't it? To make sure we know that our sentence is finished. What's it called? You've got it, a full stop. Let's pop it in. Okay, the next one, it still sits on the line. It's a little this, we do this. We used them in our story last term, we were using them, and we also use them in lists. What are they called? That's right, it's a comma, isn't it? Fantastic, well done. Now this one is an important one for today's lesson. We've used it when we're shortening words, but we haven't used it in the way we're going to use it today. What's it called? An apostrophe, brilliant, well done. Let's pop that up there. And the last one, I'm going to tell you what it's called. It is called inverted commas, okay? We sometimes call those speech marks, and we use them to write them either side when people are talking. Okay, now let's get on to our grammar for today. We're going to look at apostrophe for possession today, but there's two different ways we can use apostrophes. So let's look at possession, and then we'll come on to the way you already know, just as a little reminder. Okay, so apostrophes for possession are all about helping us understand what belongs to somebody. So here, the coffee belongs to Bobby. Okay, we don't need an apostrophe in that sentence. But if we were using it, instead of having to say the word belongs, we can do this. It is Bobby's coffee. Can you spot? We've popped in here, there's a little apostrophe right up in the sky. Okay, and having that apostrophe and the S make us realise that this coffee belongs to Bobby, and we're going to have a look at that in more detail. The other way we can use an apostrophe, which you guys know already, so hopefully you can remember, is apostrophes for contraction. And that is where we use an apostrophe to show that a letter is missing, where we've taken two words and we're pushing them together. Like she is becomes she's, he is become he's, and they are becomes their. Okay? Now, we're going to focus on this one today. Okay, now, possession, like I just mentioned, is when something belongs to someone. Okay? Let's see if you can spot the apostrophe when I read this out. This is Nadia. This is Nadia's radio. Oh, I heard some people shout out. This is Nadia's radio. Brilliant, you spotted the apostrophe there. And this apostrophe followed by the S make us understand that the radio belongs to Nadia. Now what I want you to do, I want you to click on this bite-sized button up here, and there's a lovely little video which will explain it really nicely. Okay, so watch that, pause the video with me, and then come back to me when you've watched it, okay? Okay, welcome back. Did you enjoy the video? Hopefully you're understanding all about apostrophes now. We're going to have a little look together at a few. I've written a few, and we're going to have a look, and you're going to see if I put them in the right place. Okay, I'm going to start up here with Malik. Here we go. Malik's rocket flies quickly. Okay, I put an apostrophe and an S here to say that this rocket belongs to Malik. So we're just adding an apostrophe and an S to show that something belongs. You could write a sentence, and in a minute I want you to have a go at writing sentences about all of these pictures, just like I have. You could pick something else. So we could say, Malik's jumper is blue. So we've said the jumper belongs to Malik by we're putting in an apostrophe and an S. Okay? The next one I'm going to look at, let's have a go here. Okay. Clara's dress is green. The dress belongs to Clara, so I've written Clara's name. I've put in my apostrophe and an S, and then I've said the word dress next. So I know that this dress here belongs to Clara. Now, I think you guys have probably understood this really well, but I'm going to read out my sentences because there were a couple of sneaky little ones in there, and I wonder if you can spot them. Okay. The dog's owner is Owen. So the owner, this is a tricky one because actually the dog belongs to its owner, doesn't it? But the owner belongs to the dog as well. So the dog's owner, we've got an apostrophe and an S. If there were lots of dogs, it might be a bit different. Let's have a go at this one. Rachel's car needs fuel. The car belongs to Rachel. So we've put an apostrophe S and added it in. Now, here, Kaylee's book looks heavy. Can you see how I've added an apostrophe and an S on the end of her name? On this one, I've got two people. Now, if we're talking about two people and the things belong to both the people, we don't have to put an apostrophe S on both words. We can just put it on the last name. So here, Malik and Kaylee's, I've got my apostrophe and my S, tops are blue. Now there's one extra little one here, and if I was to use my name, where should I write it? I think I might fit it in here. Mrs. Parsons, my name ends in an S, which makes things a bit confusing because I can't put Mrs. Parsons's, it doesn't work. So if I wanted to talk about my dress, Mrs. Parsons, I just put the apostrophe after the S because I already have an S at the end of my name. Mrs. Parsons' dress is black. We can carry on, okay? So what I'd like you to do, just like I have here, is try and come up with some sentences about these pictures and who they belong to. If you want to challenge yourself, you can try and put two people together like I have here, or you can think of some of your own names and your friends in your class maybe and write some sentences about things that belong to them. And you could see if you can find some with an S as well. Okay, I look forward to seeing how you get on. I know it can be quite confusing, but I am sure that you guys can do a fantastic job. Okay, see you later.